Hello everybody and welcome back. It's time for some more War Thunder First 10. Today with the glorious people's floating PT-76 tank. Frog tank. I am recording this immediately following the Stug G. Boy, this thing is fast. I knew it was. It's already moving quickly. As I said, I'm recording this immediately following recording the first 10 for the Stug G. So I've had a 20 battle, 10% research booster, and this will be the second half of that being used for this one. And I have changed my parts, or my research to parts rather. It's a relatively small battle, and it is the Allies against the Germans. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It is classified as a light tank for the game's purposes, so that makes sense, but yeah, it's moving pretty quickly. The only thing I don't really like about it is the APCR shells as the default, along with HE. I strongly considered in the first tier there's APHE rounds as a first tier research modification you can do instead of parts, and I almost did it, but then I figured at the last second parts will still be more useful because you can still do damage with the APCR. You're just not going to get like an explosive kind of result. So APCR still does do some damage. It just isn't going to be a one-shot thing generally. There's a few places, if you ammo rack somebody, you can one-shot kill them. But it's best for knocking out crew members and starting fires and engines, which it's very effective at doing. So that'll be the goal. Now I know this has not a lot of armor to it, but once it gets the Heat FS shells, that makes it a pretty darn effective light tank, especially when you can amphibious assault with it. Panther A just got my random pub squad mate out there to the right of me. It's quite the engine noise it's got. Engine rev down. Yeah, we do need help up top. Holy cow.
Attention to the designated grid square. Need backup.
We have basically lost everybody to the north of me. And I am all there is in a stock PT-76.
We have taken the initiative. Defend the A point. Never.
Somebody's real close right here. Something as big is up there too. I'm not sure whether it was a Dicker Max or what, but somebody big is out there. Oh, here we go. Tiger. We're dead. I didn't get a good shot on his gunner. Oh, we're actually not dead. Okay, now we are. Panther A got me. Alright, we'll see you in battle 2.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Alright guys, this is battle number 2. I forgot to mention during battle number 1, this is the first nation that I've done it, but I will be doing it shortly for all of my nations, where I bought the 6th crew slot with Golden Eagles for 200 Golden Eagles. I basically, up till now, I've had 5 slots open for all of my tank nations, and I've had it broken into 1 fighter bomber slot, 1 bomber slot, and then 1 heavy, 1 medium, and then either I've been splitting my time with light tanks or a couple of the nations I've got a light tank slot, and a couple of nations I split it between a self-propelled gun and a self-propelled anti-aircraft slot. And I just need more spots for tank crews. So for Russia, the PT-76 is a brand new crew. They've got 0 crew experience, or well, they've got some after the first battle, but that battle that you just saw was the first battle that that crew has even been in. So whatever experience they got is what they have. I didn't even check after the battle because I forgot about it. But that's going to be my Russian light tank spot. So it'll be the PT-76 crew. And I'm going to do the same thing with America and Germany. However, those are going to be my AAA crews. So the Tier 5 Gepard and the M163, once those are researched, they will get their own crew slot with obviously zero crew points, which will kind of stink for reloads, but I don't think either one of them have to reload, so I don't think the reload will be a problem. The gun traverse and everything obviously will be rough initially, but we'll go with it.
Attention to the map.
That looks like an AC-4, I'm guessing. Is that what that is? Uh-oh. I hope his gun is messed up. It was an AC-4. Well, could have had the first kill there, but it's alright. Oh dear. We got some artillery on us. Oop, somebody else is over there. They're still capping. We're okay for now.
Allied forces have
Okay.
entered a zone.
There he is. Critical hit on him too. Didn't get his gun though. Yeah, that reload is not great. There we go. There's the first kill for this first 10, and here's a little more business coming. It's like a Sherman. It is a Sherman. Well, we lost the gun. Well, we can repair here. I guess we'll have to just repair here and hold out. Yeah, well, I saw that coming. There wasn't really much I could do about that. We'll see you in Battle 3. Well, here we go for battle number 3 with the old PT-76b. I didn't get to do what I wanted, what I was hoping to do, and what I am still planning to do if I get Poland again in Battle 2, so hopefully I get the chance in another one of these battles. Hopefully we get Poland some more. So today is November 4th. It is a little bit past midnight right now where I am. My work schedule keeps me up this late, in case anybody's wondering why I've been doing this late, but come on, PT-76, let's go. Yeah, I might have to dump some of this ammo off. I did not look at the Wikipedia thing, the War Thunder Wiki at all, to see what the ammo racks are. I keep forgetting to do that before I start a first 10, but whatever. Something else good for you guys to remember, learn from my first 10s is try to remember to check the ammo rack count on the War Thunder Wiki before you start driving something. I don't usually remember. Usually I get something new and I put it in a crew and I start recording, and that's that. Oh boy. Oh god, this reload is so slow. And so is the reverse. Reverse speed would have been good to know too. Oh, well. Thanks for the help there, ASU-57. See you guys in the next one. Well, here's battle number 4, and yeah, it's going to be a repeat. Conquest on Fields of Normandy is going to be pretty much wash, rinse, repeat every time, as long as I've got a light tank or something fast enough to get to A point. Although this is going to be a little tricky, because this is not a very good Not a terribly favorable spawn. My specific spawn, that is. I'm gonna try, though. If nobody else is heading for A, we got a good shot. Alright, looks like that T-3485 is going to, but I think we can make it there. Should be relatively good on this tack here. Just get headed straight. Looks like it's just me and the... Actually, I can't tell if he's... No, he's not actually heading for the cap either, so cap should be relatively mine, excepting, of course, for the Americans and Brits having something to say about it. Let's see, any familiar names? I don't think so. Nope, don't believe so. Alright. I think somebody... No, that was a balloon. Never mind. It was like somebody took a hit there, but it was the balloon. Alright, let's see what we've got up here. You have to be a little bit careful with the aim. We can't count on the explosive effects of the usual Russian atomic shells. There we go. Good lord, there's two of them. What exactly did I just hit there? Or not? Come on. Oh my god, the reload. Engine is just out. And now we're stuck. That's funny, the engine just goes dead quiet. Well...
Somebody, cover me!
Come on. Come on out. I got a feeling they're terribly afraid of my Heat FS. Which, in a second, if they figure out I still haven't repaired my engine, they're going to realize I can't possibly have Heat FS. I'm really surprised they didn't pop back out for another shot. I mean, I probably would have risked it myself. They didn't set me on fire somehow, which is half a miracle. Well, there's one down. Actually, I think they're both probably down. Well, we're kind of stuck here until somebody comes along to give us a tow. It would be nice. Who is... Oops, I threw an extra letter in his name there. He get killed? He did, he got killed. Awesome. Well, this is gonna be kind of boring. Engine knocked out, kind of not where any friendlies can see me, can't do much, not in a spot where I can shoot at any enemies either. This kind of sucks. I do not want to J out. I've never J'd out in a first 10 before. I have trimmed the video down a little, which might be in order here.
Need backup! If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Need backup!
I don't think anybody speaks English here. I mean, they should, judging by the names. There's plenty of people here that should speak English, but no luck so far. Anybody at all? Oh, there's somebody taking hits over there. Can I see what is shooting them? There's an M18 behind me over here somewhere. I love that I lost my engine this close to A, and I'm completely alone at the A point, but I can't get to it because nobody came to tow me. This is disappointing. I recommend you guys probably just skip to the next battle if you haven't already done so by now.
Need backup! Attack the A point!
Geez, somebody come up here and go after A. It's wide open. Oh, this sucks.
The enemy is winning! We must counterattack!
Oh, for the love of God, turret, come on. I cannot believe he didn't see me. Turret, geez, come on. Come on, before he gets away over the hill. I cannot believe that just happened. There, at least some action finally happens. That reload, though. Oh, what? The 50 cal killed me? Wow. Alright, good to know. Alright, gang. Welcome back. This is battle number 5. We've got the Allies against the Germans. I'm going to go up the west side, which, like I said in a different... I think in the Stug video, has never worked out well for me, but... Gonna do it again. Gonna actually track up the edge, I believe. So that was an interesting kind of development of events, and then non-development of, excuse me, of non-events there in battle number 4. It was quite interesting. Somebody's up there already. Let's see what happens up here. Alright, we got somebody coming. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't oversteer. Well, so far so good. Turret traverse speed, not great. Not terribly great. Hopefully it gets better with modifications, but so far most of the tanks I've had lately, it's not making that big of a difference. That was agonizing trying to crank that turret around on that M18. Alright, let's see if we can get an ammo rack here. Not quite. And we'll back away because the reload is not good. Oh my god, he sees me. That probably helped. Another hit, not sure what I damaged. Guessing it wasn't anything critical. I at least got him turned towards me. Let's see if we can't get over the other side here. He probably can see us. One hit from that thing, and this thing is toast! Oh, thanks, tree. That was helpful. One thing we did not need was to get slowed to a stop there. Another hit. Did not knock him out yet. He's got the gun depression to kill me. That's for sure. I wish I'd put a fire into him there. That would have been much better. Well, I missed him. I got his engine but didn't start it on fire. Alright. See ya in Battle 6. Alright guys, this is battle number 6 for the PT-76b first 10. Looks like we got a slight up tier. I think the T-44 is 6.3, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. After battle number 5, I was able to finish parts, so I moved my research on to the APHE shells. I forget, they've got a weird designator that I haven't seen before. So I don't remember what it is, but anyway, the first tier modification of extra new shells for the PT-76b, and I don't think we're going to make it to A in time to cap. Maybe, but I don't think so. That, yeah, it's an M18. He's got a way big lead on me. I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm going to try. Maybe he's not going to go for A, but I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, that's interesting chat. Alright. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Just so we don't hit that tree and slow us down. It's the only chance we've got of getting to A. This tank doesn't want to steer. Come on, let's get to A. Come on, comrades. Drive, Boris. Drive. Motor, Boris. Motor. Unless somebody from the other team gets in there to stop it, we're not going to make it to A in time. Just had a very unfavorable spawn, and then M18's charging in. Not going to get to A. That sucks. I guess I'll continue across and head for B. See if I can't sneak into B from the side, which is going to be super dangerous. He's shooting at somebody. Oh. Alright, we'll back up and see if we can't help here. That is about a German turret rotation, though, isn't it? Alright, he's over in the trees. Onward to B and glory, comrades. Look at our M18 go from up here. And now we're capping B, and I'm not going to make it to B in time. This is going to be a fun battle. Come on. Come on, PT-76. You're supposed to be a nice little fast tank. No idea where that hit came from, but the next one probably kills us. Yep. What a waste of a battle that was. Sorry, guys. We'll see you in Battle 7. Alright, guys. Here we are in battle number 7. Sinai again. Domination. Let's hope we get a little bit of speed built up here and get into the A point and cap it. The C point is like a death trap on this map. It's just so open. You're basically driving up a hill to get to it. You're like in a little capture bowl, and it's just a murder fest. B isn't so bad. you're kind of protected in B a little bit. Speaking of speed, I guess I should pay attention there, because I was only in second gear. That's unfortunate. Who are we fighting? Alright, just the Germans. Anybody recognize? Well, there's a moderator. Let's see if we can't get to our little hidey hole to capture A here. Come on. Get off the building. I think I saw somebody out beyond A there. I'm not entirely sure. Come on. Stop it. Ping spikes. So the main reason I keep recording first 10s up here at my hotel is basically I want to get recordings done way out ahead of time so that when the holidays come around this year, I don't have to worry about a recording schedule and I can just spend the time with my wife and kids. So that is the main and only reason. Otherwise, I would definitely just wait until this trip was over and I was back home and I could deal with having good internet again, which would be much easier. Probably much more enjoyable for both me and for you guys watching, but I do want to get the things done, so he just fired. Let's make sure we get his gun.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh my God, come on. Alright, got his breach. Got his breach and couldn't get around that tree. Alright, gang. Here's battle number 8. Getting towards the end now. It is, in fact, battled. Which, with a stock tank, is always kind of tough because, especially when you've got ammo like the APCR, it's kind of nice, I will say this, it's nice to see a not just American or British tank that's stuck with APCR as its default ammo. Without default APHE nuke rounds or APC BC rounds. Although, it's still a little tough to drive. We'll just plink off some free cheap AI RP here real quick, if it still comes. Should. There's a friendly one. Should be a hostile AI coming. We'll pop him real quick for the RP. There we go. And we'll move on. That's got to be a real player. Well, actually, wait. No, that's probably it. That's also got to be AI right up there. Just inside the castle wall. That's got to be an AI. But we'll go check it out. I'm pretty sure it is, in fact, AI. Sun is not doing me any favors here. Who are we fighting? Just the Germans. It's not the world's fastest tank. I mean, level ground is pretty good, but right there climbing that hill, honestly, climbing that hill was probably faster than a lot of tanks would have been climbing that hill, realistically speaking. Alright, so what did we find there? Yeah, alright, it was AI and it is dead. The sun is kind of brutal here.
Attention to the map.
I'm kind of surprised at the turret traverse rate on this. I'm really surprised that it is as slow as it is. I'm also a little surprised that I'm apparently just going to roll right on into their cap. I mean, I didn't even encounter... There we go. Panther. Panther. Oh boy, got away from him. Alright, so Panther knows I'm here. We're just going to blow through, start the decap, and go right up onto the top here. Wait for that Panther to get up here. This being a Soviet tank, I'm sure it's going to have no gun depression. Now hopefully, old brother Panther there will think I just drove right on through and continued on. And he'll go past me. Unfortunately, I just got marked, so never mind. So much for that great plan. That's too bad. Now I could drive into the capture zone and just sit there until I get killed, which would be what would happen very quickly, but I don't think I'm going to have to wait for that. Wow, not even a sound, just a hit. That was disappointing. Alright gang, here's battle number 9, and I just looked at the score readouts so far, the running score totals, and I've had one victory in the PT-76. Everything else has been a loss, so that's been fun. Hopefully we can change that here, but I don't know. It's not my favorite map. I would really like to see Poland again. I would really, really like to see Poland again. What does the engine look like in this? Huh. That's interesting. It is ice, isn't it? Yeah, it's ice. That's too bad. Actually, jungle would be good too. I'd like to see jungle with this. Hopefully for Battle 10. Well, so far, I can see that the upgraded ammo is going to be a big difference maker for this. And, I mean, FPE is going to be useful, but this is kind of like the M551 before there was an M551. Wherein it's got extremely thin armor because it's meant to be a floating amphibious tank. I don't know what I saw there. I sure thought that was a tank. I guess it wasn't. Yeah, and it's got no reverse speed either. Also important to remember. Reverse speed, very bad. Mobility is actually pretty good except for the reverse speed, honestly. The turret traverse is not very good. But the mobility is not very bad. God, he's pointing right at me. He's not looking at me, though. This cruise reload is so bad. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, well, that's what happens when you take an absolutely 0 points crew into a battle. We'll see you guys in Battle 10. Alright guys, battle number 10 and final for the first 10 of the PT-76. So far, I don't know if it's been bad luck or if I'm tired and I'm not playing great or a combination of that plus other factors. I don't know, it just hasn't been a terribly great first 10, although it should give you a pretty decent idea of the kind of things you can expect. I guess. I thought it was a little faster than this. It's not slow, but it doesn't... I don't know, maybe it's the engine sounds because they're kind of quietish, but it doesn't feel like it's flying. I guess I'm keeping up with that M41, so I guess it's not that bad, but... Alright, I'm not going to go head-on with the enemy team, not without Heat FS. That's pretty suicidal. We'll try to get over in the park and see if we can't ambush somebody with the APCR and maybe get an ammo rack, or maybe even start a fire on somebody that doesn't go out. That would be nice. Alright, us against the Germans again. Jeez, I thought that was... It looked like a German turret right there. There's one. He definitely saw us. We are toast. Well, so here comes the final thoughts. Yep. I didn't even bother trying to evade it. I wasn't going to get away from it. Alright, we'll get the final score screen and then we'll have the final thoughts. Didn't get to swim it in the water. Alright guys, so for final thoughts for the PT-76, I wish that I had one more shot on Poland or had jungle or anything with water. I really wanted to take it amphibious for the first 10, but I had the plan on Poland, the one battle that I had on Poland. I was going to capture the B point and then turn and drive off the side of the cliff and down into the water and amphibious assault on the A point across the way, across the water, but it just didn't work out. And then we never saw Poland or jungle or anything again with the water, unfortunately, for the rest of the first 10, so I did intend to make it, having at least one amphibious part of it. The video would have been entertaining if nothing else, but it just wasn't to be, I guess. So the tank is vulnerable to machine gun fire, so that's important to remember if you were driving it or facing it. It's pretty fast, relatively speaking. It is a light tank. It does get Heat FS at some point, which, excuse me, which, much like the M56, will be a huge improvement. I saw that Panther there. Somehow he didn't kill me. And it also gets... It also gets APHE in its first tier of modifications, so I recommend probably... I'd say it's 50-50 between whether or not you research parts or research the APHE ammo. Parts, I guess, is probably pretty good, because then if you lose your turret or lose your engine or something like I did in the Domination Fields of Normandy battle, or the Conquest on Fields of Normandy, rather, you at least can fix yourself without having to rely on your team to tow you into a capture point. So, anyway, I look forward to, as usual, with every stock tank that I do a first 10 for, I look forward to getting some modifications done with it and doing some more battles with it in better than a stock configuration. And I especially look forward to getting Heat FS and being able to take it into some water and try to surprise some people with some amphibious-based assault tactics. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching this one, and hopefully we can have a little better time and some other first 10s coming up soon. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by and checking this one out.